Hello student, exercise 3.2 question number 18. So, which was your difficulty and we have not discussed in the running exercise 3.2. It's a most IMP and somewhat difficult example in simplification, not much more difficult. See, what we have to prove. If a matrix A is given and I is the identity matrix of order 2, then show that I plus A equal to I minus A into cos alpha minus sin alpha, cos alpha. So we have to find the value of left hand side and we have to simplify the value of right hand side. If both are equal, then we can say that they are equal. So let first one, A is 0 minus tan alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2 and 0, and I is nothing but I2, means identity matrix of order 2. So what is left hand side? I2 plus A. This is left hand side. I means I2 order 2 identity matrix. I2 plus A. So add them. So directly, I am not writing here two matrix differently, and now add them directly. 0 plus 1, so 1. Minus tan alpha plus 0, so minus tan alpha by 2. Tan alpha by 2 plus 0, plus tan alpha by 2. And 0 plus 1, 1. This is 1. Now right hand side, I minus A into the given matrix cos alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. Substitute the value I minus A. So I 1 0 0 1 minus A 0 minus tan alpha by 2 plus tan alpha by 2 and 0. This is I minus A into this matrix as it is. Cos alpha minus sin alpha and cos alpha. Now simplify this one. So 1 minus 0 is 1 minus 0 minus plus tan alpha by 2. 0 minus tan alpha by 2. So minus tan alpha by 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. Into this one. Now convert that cos alpha in the form of tan alpha by 2. So we have to apply 2 theta formula. Cos alpha is 1 minus tan square alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. So cos alpha is nothing but 1 minus tan square alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Sin alpha minus 2 tan alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Similarly, sin alpha is plus 2 tan alpha by 2 upon 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. And cos alpha is 1 minus tan square alpha by 2, 1 plus tan square alpha by 2. Now, all the terms have same denominator. So take 1 plus tan square alpha by 2 common from the denominator. So what we have, 1 by 1 plus tan square alpha by 2, denominator common. Now 1 tan alpha by 2 minus tan alpha by 2, 1. Only numerator will remain. 1 minus tan square alpha by 2, 2 tan alpha by 2 minus 2 tan alpha by 2 and 1 minus 10 square alpha by 2. Multiply these two matrices and simplify it. So now right hand side equal to 1 upon 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. The first term is as it is. Now product of these two, first row, first column, 1 into this and 10 alpha by 2 into this. So what we have, 1 into this, 1 minus 10 square alpha by 2, 1 into this. Now 10 alpha by 2 into 2, 10 alpha by 2, 2 10 square alpha by 2. So plus 2 10 square alpha by 2. So first complete. Second one, 1 into this and this into this. So 1 into 2. So minus 2 10 alpha by 2. 2 10 alpha by 2. 1 into this. 10 alpha by 2 into this one. So that is 10 alpha by 2 into 1. So plus 10 alpha by 2 and 10 alpha by 2 into this. So minus 10 cube alpha by 2. Got it? Now second row, first column, minus 10 alpha by 2 into 1. Minus 10 alpha by 2 multiply with 1. Minus 10 alpha by 2 multiply with this. So positive 10 cube alpha by 2. 10 cube alpha by 2. Then 1 will multiply with this. So 2 10 alpha by 2. Now this multiply with second row column. So minus 10 alpha by 2. So it is positive 2 10 square alpha by 2 minus minus plus. And 1 will multiply with this 1 minus 10 square alpha by 2. Now simplify it. 1 upon 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. See, 1 minus 10 square plus 2 10 square. So 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. 2 10 alpha by 2, 10 alpha by 2 minus 10 alpha by 2 minus 10 cube alpha by 2. Here same way, 2 10 alpha by 2. So positive 10 alpha by 2 plus 10 cube alpha by 2. And 2 10 square minus 10 square. So it is 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. Now we can simplify it. See, 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. Here 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2 minus 1 common. Sorry, minus 10 alpha common. We need minus 10 alpha by 2. Minus 10 alpha by 2. So 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2 will remain. Here take positive 10 alpha by 2 common. So 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2. And this 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2 as it is. Now from all the term we can take 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2 common. So 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2, 1 plus 10 square alpha by 2, here 1 minus 10 alpha by 2, positive 10 alpha by 2 and 1. This will cancel. 1 minus 10 alpha by 2, 10 alpha by 2 into 1. So it is 2. See, 1 and 2. equal. So that means right hand side and left hand side are equal. So by 1 and 2 we can say that left hand side equal to right hand side. Clear? Now try to solve by yourself. So practice is necessary for this question. Somewhere multiplication addition problem may be arise. Okay? Solve this question minimum 2 times. Okay? Next question. The question number 19. It's a one type of problem sum regarding rate of interest and the depositing money. A trust depositing 30,000 rupees in a 2 type of different bond. In one bond they are getting 5% rate of interest, and in a second bond they are getting 7% rate of interest. So to obtaining 1800 total interest, how much amount we have to arrange, or how much amount we have to put in a first bond and how much in a second bond, that we have to find. And to total earning of interest, if we need 2000, then how much amount will be deposited in a first bond and how much in a second bond. So we are making a one table. Suppose in a first bond and second bond, so total money trust have 30,000 rupees. First annual interest we need 1800. For 1800 and to earn 1800 annual rate of interest, how much money we have to put in a first one and how much in a second one. So we are keeping X rupees in first bond. We don't know how much money we have to put in a first bond, or deposited in a first bond, or taking a first bond. So let X rupees invested in a first bond at the rate of interest 5, that means 5x by 100 total interest we will get, right? Now suppose from this 30,000 X money is invested in a first bond, so remaining 30,000 minus X rupees will be deposited at 7%. So 30,000 minus X upon 100. 30,000 minus X upon 100. So now to earn 1800 rupees, how much? So by matrix multiplication, so make a matrix X and 30,000 minus X. This is first bond and second bond. Rate of interest for first one is 5% and here 7%, and total will be 1800 rupees. So 5% means 5 by 100 and 7% means 7 by 100. Now make a matrix multiplication, 5 into this, so 5x by 100 plus this one, 7 into 30,000 minus x by 100 equal to 1800. So 100 common and multiply with this. 7 3s are 21. 2 lakh 10,000 minus 7x equal to this 10 multiply here 1 lakh 80,000. 7 minus this 2x equal to 21, going there it will minus 30,000. So x is 15,000. So X rupees means first bond we are depositing 15,000 rupees. That means in first bond we are going with 50,000 rupees, and in second bond 30,000 minus X, that means it is also a 50,000 rupees. To earn 1800 rate of interest, 1800 total amount of interest, we have to keep 15,000 rupees in a first bond and 15,000 in a second bond. If we are going for a 200 rate of interest, this matrix is same, just change this value. For 2,000 rupees interest, X 30,000 minus X, one matrix, 5% and 7% second, and total interest will be 200 rupees. Now make a matrix multiplication. X into 5% means 5 by 100, 30,000 minus X into 7 by 100 equal to 2,000. 100 multiply with this, it is 5x, 7,000, 100, 7x, and this is 2 lakh. So minus 2x equal to minus 10,000. 2 lakh 10,000, subtract from 2 lakhs minus 10,000, x equal to 5,000. And 30,000 minus x equal to 25,000. So in a first bond, we have to invest 5,000 rupees. In second bond, we have to invest 25,000 rupees. Got it? Next example. Next question. A book shop has a 10 dozen chemistry book, 8 dozen physics book, and 10 dozen economics book. They are selling a 60 rupees, 80 rupees, 60 rupees and 40 rupees each. So how much money they will get? By matrix algebra, find the value, how much money they will get. So chemistry, physics and economics, 10 dozen, 8 dozen, 10 dozen. It's a row matrix. And price, respective price, 80, 60, 40. It's a column matrix. Doing the matrix multiplication, 80 into 10, 800 plus 6 8s are 48 plus 400. 16, 12, 1680 rupees. A book shopper will get 1680 rupees by selling this much of book at the rate of 80 rupees, 60 rupees and 40 rupees. Clear? Now, next question. Last two questions. We have given a matrix X, Y, Z, W and P with order X with 2 cross N, Y with 3 cross K, Z with 2 cross P, W with N cross 3 and P with P cross K. Then which restriction we can put on this matrix will define. Which restriction with given option we can put, so Py plus Wy will define. So if Py plus Wy is defined, that means P plus Wy, y common. Now see, P of matrix P cross K, so this must be P cross K, then and only then P plus W can find. So W is n cross 3. That means K is equal to 3 and P plus W, sorry, K equal to N is P plus W will be P cross 3. Oh, sorry. P is matrix of P cross K and W is N cross 3. This must be same. That means P equal to N and K equal to 3. Now, Y is a matrix of 3 cross K. So that 3 and 3 are same. So P is equal to K. P is equal to K. That means P equal to K equal to 3 equal to N. P equal to N equal to K and equal to 3. So our proper option is K equal to 3 and P equal to N. P equal to N, K equal to 3. Option A is our proper answer. Now for same way, if N equal to P, then order of 7x minus 5z. 7x, so order of x is 2 cross N and 5z 2 cross P. That means N equal to P. Addition and subtraction is happen only for same order matrix. So N equal to P. N equal to P. So order of that is 7x minus 5z is 2 cross N. 2 cross N. Nothing else. So B option. This is our right answer. Clear? Now, exercise 3, except 1 to 4 question, you have to solve it. From 5 to all the question you can do. We will discuss 1 to 3 question later. Okay, see you soon, beta. Bye bye.